Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm Wowcrendor and welcome to video! I make videos, yay! The new Mist of Pandaria information, well, there's new Mist of Pandaria information from this big press event or whatever, and like, all the stuff's been updated, so the Mist of Pandaria site's been updated, and I wanted to go over some of the stuff with all of you peoples, because we're tight. We're tight, homies. Word up, G. Okay. Before I embarrass myself further, let's look at some information we got here. So now, let's start with Pandaren. Pandaren are now male and female. Well, you could see the male one before, but now there's the female one. It looks kind of like I talked about this with Jesse. It looks kind of like a worgen and a dwarf mixed together because it's really short like a dwarf and kind of has the dwarfish body structure, but then it's the furriness of a worgen. You're gonna see a lot of those in Goldshire, let me tell you. Anyway, racial traits. The Pandaren will increase the stat benefits from food by 100%. That's pretty cool. I like that. Cooking skill increased. Inner peace. Your rested experience bonus lasts twice as long for leveling purposes. You take 50% less falling damage. That's pretty useful. And quaking palm. You touch a secret pressure point on an enemy target, putting it to sleep for 3 seconds. So they get a racial sleep move. So there will probably be a lot of people crying about that. Anyway. What classes could the Pandaren play? Let me tell you. They can play mages, rogues, warriors, shaman, priest, hunters, and monks. The new class, the monk. What can't they be? They can't be... Let's see, what's not here? Paladins, warlocks. Is that it? Paladins, warlocks. Oh, they can't be death knights? Interesting. I didn't even think of that. You cannot be a panda death knight. I'm sorry if that's what you really wanted, but oh well. Monk. So let's take a look at the monk. I got to play the monk at BlizzCon, and I thought it was really fun, so I'm actually looking forward to making a monk. And from what see, everybody can be a monk, which that's pretty cool too. Not just Pandaren. You could be a gnome monk, okay? Oh my god. My mind blown. So yeah, that's a thing. They can wear cloth and leather armor, so they're kind of like they use their hand rogues, but that use hand. You get it. Sample abilities. You spin while kicking in the air, dealing physical damage every 1 second to all nearby enemies within 8 yards. Movement speed is reduced by 30%. Well, it doesn't matter because you're frickin' spinning and kicking like Chuck Norris. Roll. Oh my god, let me tell you about roll. Got to do roll at BlizzCon? You will be rolling. You might as well just play the song where it's like, keep rolling, 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 keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Because you're going to keep rolling when you play one. And, wait, summon a statue at the target location. Anytime you deal damage, a nearby friendly target within 20 yards of the statue will be healed. Oh, so it's like a totem. So they also get totems. Interesting. Interesting. But, are they going to have multiple jade serpents? Are they going to have, like, different styles of totems that are called, quote, jade serpents? Or statues? Or I don't know. We'll find out more as things happen. Okay. New features. Challenge modes. I think we've already seen challenge modes. It's like, hey, look, there's challenges and modes. Whatever. That's one of the things I'm not really interested in, but then it'll probably happen and I'll be like, this is awesome. Pet battle system. What I've heard is that it's pretty much Pokemon. As you can see from this picture, there's turn-based things, so it's like, Raptor, baby Raptor, use your claw attack. And then he's going to be like, claw. And then it'll hit this crappy tree, and then the tree will be like, and as you can see, there's multiple types of pets. And you can find pets. I don't know how that'll happen. I guess you would find them like, you'd probably find the critter, and then you'd kill the critter or capture the critter somehow. They'll probably have, like, some sort of Pokeball you have to throw at. Oh my god, if they do that. If they do that, I don't even know. I'll end up doing it anyway. I'll be like, this is awesome. But there's going to be certain types of critters, or quote, wow critters, which we need a name for these things. Whatever. Leave them in the comments below what we call them. There's going to be some where it's like that you can only catch it at nighttime in Stranglethorn, or there might be one where it's like you can only catch this critter when it's raining outside. And I think that's really cool, because I like that type of custom environment, like the changing environment, so it's not always a static place like, oh yes, you can catch this thing anytime, or this event happens anytime. Like, I think they need more of that, where it's like, oh, this type of event, like even a world event, maybe it's like, this world event only happens between this and this time at night. Like, I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, let's keep moving. Scenarios coming soon. Screw you. Talent calculator. We've already seen this. I think they've updated a lot of it. Have they changed any priest things? Probably not. They're just like, priests are boring. They probably changed mage. Let's look at mage. Frostjaw. Silences and freezes target in place for 8 seconds. Last half is interesting. Greater invisibility. Okay, I'm not going to go over the talents. You can do that whenever. Zones. Okay, let's get to the zones. The map of Pandaria. As you can see, here is the map. I think it looks very Outlands-ish, but I like that. I like that a lot, because if we go back to the Lich King was kind of... Actually, it's like that too. The only thing that wasn't like this is Cataclysm, because it's like, oh, here's a zone up here and down here and over here and up here and in here, and it's all over, and you gotta take portals everywhere. Nobody wants to do that, and it creates a separate world, which is, I don't know, it's not my type of thing, and I don't think a lot of people like it. So now we get to go back to a big connected world of new lands, and now there's 7 different zones instead of the 5 of Cataclysm. So let's talk about it. You start off in the Jade Forest. Let's go to the Jade Forest. As you can see, it's very colorful. There's lots of trees and artifacts, because it's ancient. Everybody knows ancient things are colorful and ancient. So as you can see, there's stuff. There's spiders. There's going to be bone spiders. The deadliest of spiders. And it looks like a pretty cool zone. I like that the trees look a lot less bad. That's always good, especially in a forest environment. So yeah, that's where you're going to start out. That's 85 to 86. Then you will move to one of these 2 zones. Wait, not that one. Valley of the Four Winds, or the Kresarang Wilds. So let's check out this one first, because I like this one a lot. If you see this, this is the Valley of the Four Winds, and look at these. Look at those screenshots. Those look so cool. Look at it reminds me of Nagrand, and Nagrand is one of my all-time favorite zones in WoW, and it looks like it takes Nagrand and combines it with non-space things, like actual Azeroth, and to me, that means it's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Look at this forest. I love it. I think this will be my favorite zone. If it's not, I will be extremely disappointed. It has goats. It has goat things. Okay. So I'm excited about that. That's definitely where I'll be leveling, as opposed to the Kresarang Wilds. But this also looks like a cool zone. Wait, I guess we can't click it. Yeah, it's not here yet, but this is also an option. And from the screenshot down here, it looks kind of like the Goblin starting zone mixed with STB a little bit. I don't know, but it doesn't look like a bad place. It looks kind of fun. But compared to the Valley of the Four Winds, I think it's going to be the lesser of the 2. Maybe they'll both be fun, who knows. And then after you do that, you get to go up to the Kunlai Summit. And that is also not available, but that looks pretty cool. It's like the Great Wall of China, and there's trees and stuff. Everybody likes trees. And it's a really big zone. This Kunlai Summit, is definitely a big player in the zones, because it's as big as these 3 zones combined. So, I mean, I think the Kunlai Summit is going to be very mountainous, and it's probably going to be like the Storm Peaks of Pandaria, Pandaland. Yes. And then you will get to go to the Townlong Steppes or the Dread Wastes. And if the Dread Wastes are anything like that place in Outland, the Terakar Forest place, the Wastelands, is that what it's called? I think so. If it's anything like the Wastelands, I will not like it. Because I did not like the Wastelands at all. So please don't be like the Wastelands. Please be more like Terakar Forest. That's the happy part with greenness and stuff. Fresh water. Or you could go to the Townlong Steppes, which kind of looks like Silvermoon Forest, or that place below Silvermoon Forest. I don't know what it's called. The Ghostlands? It kind of looks like that from that picture, but I don't know, I'm just guessing. And then the last place is the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, which it looks very colorful. It looks kind of like the Jade Forest, except more orange and white-ish. So that's my take on the lands. I know, very, very in-depth. That's what I do. And finally, I want to go into the Bestiary. The Bestiary. Oh! From what I've read, this has nothing to do with this, but you will be able to have like a farm. And you'll be able, like with that picture I showed you. Go back. We're going back. We're going back to the cool place. Like this. You will have a farm, and you'll be able to plant things and grow your own stuff. So it's going to almost be like a profession, but I don't know if it's an actual profession. I don't think it is. It's just you'll have your own garden thing, whatever, and you'll get to grow stuff. So, I don't know. That's what I read on MMO Champion. There's a bunch of crazy crap on MMO Champion about Pandaria if you want to go read that. It's a lot more in detail than what I'm doing now, but if I covered all that, we'd be here for longer than 15 minutes or whatever. Monk. Where am I? New feature? Okay. Anyway, the Bestiary. We have the Vermin, which I think they're awesome. They are a reskin of the Oracle from Wrath of the Lich King and Sholazar. You can tell because if you see any videos of them, they jump a lot, like the exact same way the Oracles do. But they're rat people! Look at them! They're all rat faces, and they're like Splinter from Ninja Turtles, and they got the ear. I don't know, I think they're awesome. Then there's the Jinyu, which are fishmen. You can tell because they look like fish, except they are men. They're like Naga mixed with fish. It's like a Naga mixed with a human, instead of a Naga mixed with a Naga. And next up, there's the sprites. They look really weird. Connected. That's Skype. Skype and TeamSpeak are going all over. The sprites, I think they're really small, because they're like imps. I think they're supposed to be imps, but they're also... I don't even. Mogu. Mogu are fat people, as you can see. They look like Scottish orcs. That's what they remind me of, Scottish orcs. And another very interesting character. So, I'm liking these characters. I think they're all unique types of characters, all while staying within that WoW feel, if you know what I mean. Maybe I'm just being overexcited. I'm kind of blowing it out of proportion of what it really is, but I'm excited. So you know what? My ignorance will be my bliss. And finally the monkeys. The Hosen monkeys. These, if you have not seen videos of these things, they are so cool. They're so cool. They're freaking monkeys. It's like they're like trolls. They move like trolls and stuff, but they're monkeys. It's the greatest thing It's the greatest thing ever. I'm so excited. There's actual bosses that are monkeys, and if you aren't excited about monkeys, Scottish orcs, weird imp things, fishmen, and rat oracles, then I don't know. I don't even know who you are. Who are you? That's a rhetorical question. Anyway, I think 15 minutes of me ranting over this is enough. So, what are your opinions on all of it? Go read MMO Champion, because there's a bunch of stuff there. A bunch more than what I've covered. And I just wanted to go over a lot of it and talk about it and give my opinion and such. So, Wagendorf. Okay? Okay. See ya.